Let's take a look at the chart action for Palantir. All right, so I was looking on YouTube and I saw a headline that said someone was bullish on Palantir, and I had been watching this chart before, but let's come and take a fresh look at it right now. It does look like it got beat down pretty good, and we're coming down to these lower levels. So maybe he was right on. Maybe he was saying that. I didn't watch the video, but I saw the headline, and I'm thinking that maybe he was saying that it's been down so far that maybe it's a good time to get it, but what I'm watching is the trends. So let's go ahead and do some resistance. We have resistance, 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 support, support, support. I was kind of watching this this pattern, and we have a top right here, and we have a bottom right here. I was watching this pattern, waiting for a breakout to the upside or the downside. We got a breakout to the downside. Ever since then, it's been trending down. So what I'm looking at now are the resistances. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Let's go ahead and do a trend line going down like this. Until we break this trend line going to the upside, then I'm thinking that we might be looking at the previous support levels. I mean, we clearly broke below this one, but the next one we're looking at is this one over here. I don't have a lot of history on this chart, so I'm kind of in the dark as far as what happened before, but this looks like a nice little support zone, and maybe we can do a horizontal line, something like this, and this is sitting at around $9. I'm curious if the price is going to come down, hit $9, get support on the previous support over here, maybe get a bounce. And like I said, I think the main thing that we'll probably be watching on this chart, I'm not invested in this chart, but I think the thing that I would be watching is if it broke this trend line going to the upside, or I'm not planning on investing either, is if we break this going to the upside, this might be the bullish signal and we might be starting to get bullish again. I'm kind of thinking that it's possible we come down and hit $9 though. I'm wondering when we will break this trend line going to the upside, if we will. It looks like we're getting some pretty good red candles on the daily time frame, the volume candles, meaning there's a lot of selling going on today and yesterday. So possibly, let's see what happens tomorrow. Looks like some good volume pushing to the downside though. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit $9. Maybe got support right there, and then we could get a bounce, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's jump over to the weekly time frame, something like this, and we'll go ahead and delete everything. I like watching the 9 moving average in general and the 180 moving average, but the 180 moving average isn't coming up because it's probably not enough candles. So I'm watching the 9 moving average right here. We broke below it at this point, and ever since then we've been getting rejected on it pretty clearly. So what I'm thinking is if we can break above this and get support on it, then that'll be the good signal. In general, breaking above this weekly 9 moving average and closing above it, getting a couple candles above it, I think that's going to be another good signal, along with going to the daily time frame and setting up these downtrends, something like that. I mean, once we break this downtrend, maybe we'll get a pop and come up to the previous resistance. There's a little bit of resistance right here at around 1915. I don't know, maybe we would it does something like this. I mean, something like this comes up, gets rejected, it comes back down, has to retest support or something. I really don't know. I'm just kind of looking at the chart in general. I thought it was interesting how it's been getting beat down so much. Let's go ahead and draw that pattern up that I was watching, because I've been watching this back in the day when I was watching more stocks. I mean, it's been a year since I've had my channel, and a year ago I was doing a little bit of stocks, but this is one of the ones that I would kind of watch sometimes. I was watching this pattern going like this. We actually got a breakout to the downside, and in general, from right here to down here, it's gone beat down around, from the breakout, it's around 54%. So just saying, that's why I like watching these trend lines and these patterns. They can give you an idea whether you're trending up or you're trending down, or the trend lines as well. You have the resistance, and you're trending down. If we break that, I'm guessing that we'll probably get at least a nice little pop up, maybe hit that previous resistance, or I don't know. It just really depends on what the fundamentals are doing as well. But I think the technicals have a little bit to do with this. because people are watching these and trading. Let me know what you guys think though. If you guys are new to trading, check out this video right here. It's a strategies video. I kind of talk about some of the stuff I talked about in this video, but more detail. And then here's another one about moving averages. And I also talked about the moving averages in this video, but it goes into more detail. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys liked the video, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.